Seeing Gene here reminds me. We were on a tour together. I think we were in East Peoria, Illinois, playing a show, and we were sitting in the dressing room, and I sang this song. I gave it to Gene,
and I recorded it.
Yeah, I still think it's a girl's song because when a husband and wife break up, it's usually the guy that has to leave, and the wife stays home and keeps the house and the furniture.
I recorded the song, and Ken Nelson, it laid in the can for a year or so, and Hawkshaw told me, said, if they're not going to release that Justin Tubb song, he said, I'm going to record it. So he recorded it.
Just call Lonesome 77203. Had our number changed today, although I hated to. But each time the phone would ring, they'd want to speak to you. And it hurts to tell them you're not here with me. Maybe now old telephone will let me be. It's not in the book now, so you better write it down. Just in case your love for me should ever come around. You might want to call and break the news to me. Just call Lonesome 77203. Keep the telephone beside me all the time, hoping you might want to call and say you've changed your mind. If you do, then darling, you know where I'll be. I'm at Lonesome 77203.
And it's funny to hear all of you talk about your very first Opry experience, and y'all are, you talk in such detail. I have not one clue what happened from the time I left the curtain till I walked back, except for Johnny Russell. Had it not been for the fact that we had a video camera filming my entire first Opry experience, I would not know. I've had to go watch the video to know. I was so nervous, I just about threw up. And I mean, like now, somebody bring me a bucket. And to see and to be a part of this, I mean, gosh, you guys have no idea. We've talked about, the where you are, your success and stuff. And my dad says, I told my dad, I haven't had that number one. He said, who cares, man? You've been on the Grand Ole Opry. I mean, that's the epitome of country music.
There's that word again.
Epitome. That's the second time. Well, you're the epitome of a good, solid country singer. Sing us a good country song.
Well, this song I'm going to do, you ought to know. And I got to say something real quick before I sing it. One of the greatest compliments that I've ever received, and it's always cool when you see somebody else sing it, but I called Bill. Bill actually wrote this song with Sharon Vaughn. And when I recorded it, I was really nervous about it because, I was singing one of Bill's songs. And again, you guys are heroes. I don't know if you understand the impact of that. So Buddy says, we're going to call Bill and let him come down and listen to it. And I'm like, no, we're not. Wait till I leave. But he shows up, and I said, well, come on in and listen. And he finished listening to the song, and he picked up the telephone. He called Sharon Vaughn. He said, you got to hear this. And apparently a lot of other artists had recorded this song, but it never made an album because it was too country. So needless to say, I was very excited about the fact that it made the record, and that then Atlantic Records was excited enough about country music. As I'm telling you, the people out there, I know, it doesn't matter where I'm at on the charts. I know when I sing, they love it. Country music, not necessarily me, but country music. So, and I'm proud to be a part of it.
Well, this is the song that inspired Chuck Cannon and I to write the song called "Too Country," because this song had been recorded 5 times before you recorded it. Not one of those 5 ever was released, and everybody's reason was because it's too country.
Well, we did it, and we're proud of it.
We'll sing it country.
sheets again. Can't make myself lie still. My pillowcase is soaking wet, and yet I feel a chill. It takes all I can do these days to just survive the night. It gets crazy when a man can't get a woman off his mind. When a man can't shake a memory, he runs hot and cold and blind. He hates her, then he loves her, then he hates her one more time. Your love has such a grip on me, it chokes me like a vine. Oh, it's crazy when a man can't get a woman off his mind.
This song is actually our latest single, and called "One More Day." And I'll tell you, we've had an actually fellow that used to work for you, Bobby Tomlin, was a co-writer on it with Stephen Dale Jones, and I know that he's not working for you anymore. Is that correct?
He's out spending all the money you made him.
That's exactly right. Bless his heart. But hopefully we can get this right with the band. We've been working on it. But this song, I have to say, we've heard so many stories as a musician growing up, actually just a kid on a tractor. I don't know about these two guys, but, I thought, I might just change the world with my music, someday or whatever, and dreamed of all that. And we all know that the reality's not, just a little shy of that sometimes, but this particular song just really has satisfied all the dreams that I ever had about what you could do with your music and the talent that God has given us all. And I like to say thanks to the folks watching out there that appreciate the ability to get a chance to do this every now and then and touch people's lives like this song has.
Last night I had a crazy dream. Wish was granted just for me. It could be for anything. I didn't ask for money or a mansion in Malibu. I simply wished for one more day with you. One more day, one more time, one more sunset, maybe I'd be satisfied. But then again, I know what it would do. Leave me wishing still for one more day with you.
Telling me that the great Mickey Mantle,
Yes.
the great baseball player Mickey Mantle, asked you to sing this particular song at his funeral, and you did.
With Mickey, it started out, him and I were great buddies, friends. And it started out, he heard me do it at a golf tournament. He said, I want you to sing that at my funeral. Well, I laughed. I said, well, what makes you think I'm going to be here? I mean, I may beat you. And every time we saw each other, it was always, don't forget, I want you to sing it at my funeral. I have it on a video that he sent congratulating me on something. And at the end of it, he said, and don't forget. So it just went on. And when he finally passed away, Marilyn, his wife, told me that Danny, his son, was standing in the room when Mickey asked the doctor how much time he had. And he said, don't, tell me exactly. He said, well, Mick, you have about 6 days. He looked over at Danny and said, somebody call Roy. It became a celebration of his life instead of a funeral. All of his friends were there. All of the Yankees were in the church. So that's what made it easier. We talked earlier how that had to be so difficult to do. Well, it was difficult to do, but the fact that we were celebrating the greatness of this guy, and he was he loved to laugh. He was just a great person to be around. So that was filling me inside, so that's how I got through it. Yesterday, when I was young, the taste of life was sweet as rain upon my tongue. I teased at life as if it were a foolish game, the way the evening breeze may tease a candle flame. The 1,000 dreams I dreamed, the splendid things I planned, I always built to last on weak and shifting sand. I lived by night and shunned the naked light of day. And only now I see how the years ran away. Yesterday, when I was young, so many happy songs were waiting to be sung. So many wild pleasures lay in store for me, and so much pain my dazzled eyes refused to see. I ran so fast that time and youth at last ran out. I never stopped to think what life was all about, and every conversation I can now recall concerned itself with me and nothing else at all. Yesterday, the moon was blue, and every crazy day brought something new to do. I used my magic age as if it were a wand, and never saw the waste and the emptiness beyond. The game of love I played with arrogance and pride, and every flame I lit too quickly died. The friends I made all seemed somehow to drift away, and only I am left on stage to end the play. There are so many songs in me that won't be sung. I feel the bitter taste of tears upon my tongue. The time has come for me to pay for yesterday when I was young.